When I first met Dr. Vora, I was very ill. I had been misdiagnosed by some local clinics, and my family was told that I had the flu or I had a lung infection, and had no idea that we were meeting and going to learn what deep vein thrombosis was. But I was deathly ill, semi-unconscious, brought into the Owensboro Hospital, Owensboro Health System's emergency room, and they started running tests on me, and Dr. Vora was called in very quickly, and he was going over with my wife about some procedures and things that he wanted to do. And I asked him, I said, Doc, can I get a second opinion? And he leaned down and got close to the bed, and his slight broken English, and he said, young man, he said, I'll start the paperwork. I'll get you out of here, he said. And he whispered, he said, but if you go into Evansville, you'll be dead before you get there. And at that point, I knew that things were that serious for me. And then tests were scheduled. They did a scope, got a three-dimensional look at my heart, and that's when they came out and told my family that, Dr. Vora said, that's an autopsy photo. We don't know with that pulmonary embolism and the blood clot in his heart, how he is still alive. So that's when Dr. Vora put the surgical team together that included Dr. Ung and the open heart surgery, and that part started in Owensboro. So, from that point, then I was unconscious, and it was for them to live through the cycle of finding out that I was going to be transported to Lexington. Mm-hmm. And they had to follow, an ambulance path. Of course, they didn't just follow it, but and get to Lexington, and so they started their assault there. I went to Lexington on May 1st of 2017, mm-hmm. and I didn't come home until mid-June.
Oh, wow. So like 6 weeks?
Yeah. I was actually sternum open, mm-hmm. 8 days. On the 9th day, they finally closed my sternum in Lexington. They left me open because they didn't know if I was going to put another heart in me. Mm-hmm. I was unconscious 27 days.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so mm-hmm. ICU like 42 days. So, and that's, that's what I told, and I've told Dr. Vora. It was really funny. The first time I came to Dr. Vora's office, like I said, I came home in June, mm-hmm. and the first time I came back to his office was like in August. Mm-hmm. And when he walked in the room, he had a big grin on his face. Just smiling from ear to ear. And he looked at me, he said, you're not supposed to be here. He said, you're a miracle. And he stopped, he took his phone out of his jacket pocket, and he said, can I take your picture? I said, well, sure, Doc, take my picture. And he sat down, he just talked to me, he said, you've been a topic of conversation in the heart cath lab at the hospital, mm-hmm. since the day you left. He said, because you're just a miracle. So I'm going to do something else while you got the video right. Hey Doc, I know you've called me your rock star. I just want to say it's been nearly 4 years since we met, and I thank you every day. I thank you for the gift of modern medicine, and keep doing what you do. And here's to many more years of educating and teaching doctors and going forward with your practice. Congratulations.